Hi, Shira7. It's been a while since I've done a video for this channel. I think, well, not a while, maybe last week. Okay, the last video I did was a movie review for Maleficent, but oh, I'm getting a phone call, but it's on silent. Okay, let's see. Hello? Oh, they hung up. Anyway. So I really haven't been doing much like topic videos lately because I find myself ranting a lot, and I just don't want to rant anymore. I'm tired of like the controversy, the two views of certain things, and I'm just like, you know, just let it be, let it be. Things will work themselves out eventually, you know. There's no use of me really trying to pound something in people's heads, because if it's meant to be there, it will get there eventually. So I'm like done on that. But what I will say is, you know, just be you, believe in what you believe in, live life how you feel it should be lived. Don't sacrifice your beliefs in order to please someone just because you know, they want you to. Just stay true, stay genuine. You know, that's the best advice anybody could give another person, whether they agree with them in most things or not. You know, be you, be genuine, be who you are, be who you were put here to be, because that's all you can be. You know, and if you cheat yourself, you have to live with yourself. You have to internalize all that anger and grief inside of you if you're living life for someone else. So be original, be you. If it's in you to be, you know, religious, be religious. If it's in you to be spiritual, be spiritual. If it's in you to not even think about it and to be scientific and just to accept the things that are facts and that you can see, be that person, because the world needs all of those people in order to function properly. So despite my ideas, I really doesn't matter, because no one is living my life except for me. So if those things help me in my life, then they're great for me. They might not help the next person, you know. Those next people might not be in the same atmosphere or environment as I am that can freely speak those type of things, or it might not serve them, you know. I'm going outside. It might not serve them to actually think like that where they live. Ooh, it's bright outside. So people, you know, adjust to their environment, and if they wake up and they find themselves, you know, questioning things, then they will, you know, research their own questions. And if they don't, what's this? My package came. And if they don't, then they like to live in ignorance, or they would rather not know the answer out of fear. So, and that's their choice, you know. Just because you have a question about something does not mean that you actually, ooh, that's a loud truck. That doesn't mean that you actually need to answer it, you know, or want to answer it. Some people don't want to know the answers. Some people do, you know. I know yeah, because that answer could shatter your very existence as a, you know, part of the community, or what you grew up as, or how you identify with yourself, you know. I saw a video the other day of this lady who was a Christian, and she was like, I can't be a Christian anymore, and I have to make a video about it. You know, I was like the biggest, she said that she was like the biggest Christian, and she was like da da da. And then when she was angry, when she researched her truth, you know, the truth, she was angry when she read and got all the information for herself. Because no one can really tell you certain things. You have to go and look at it. You have to understand it. It has to click in your mind, and you have to agree with it in your mind in order for you to accept it fully. especially if you are really into your religion or belief. So what I'm saying is, leave people alone. When they come around, they'll come around, if they ever do. If they don't, they don't. I've learned this, you know, a lot of people will, you know, be freshly awakened, as I call it, and they want to just tell the world the good news and the truth, and some people aren't ready to hear that truth. So once you realize that, you'll kind of dial back and you'll be like, you know, they'll figure it out eventually. You know, one day someone that they really admire or like is going to say something that's going to spark their interest, even though you said it 1,000 times before. It's that person, it's that connection with that person that gets another person to look deeper. You know, that's what people are for. That's why they choose certain people to influence other people, because they have mass appeal. When you get someone who has appeal to a certain person, doesn't matter what they say, they're going to listen to them because they are mesmerized by this person, and they're like, you know how when your mom tells you something and you just like, yeah, whatever, mom, whatever, and then someone you like tells you the same thing, and then you're like, oh really, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try that, oh god. And then your mom like, I told you that like 5 years ago, girl. And you're like, yeah, well, I just guess I had to hear it from someone else. So basically that's the that's the truth. You have to hear it from someone that greatly influences you, who's not so close to you, you know. I don't really quote the Bible, but I don't even know if this is in the Bible or in the Gospels of Thomas. But it said even a physician cannot practice in his own hometown, which means people really won't listen to you if you're too close to them. You know, it has to come from somebody who, you know, who's not trying to control you. It has to come from somebody that you want to get in good with, or that you admire from a distance. It has to come from somebody who's not always trying to, you know, be in your business, be right, give you advice. It's got to be from somebody that's just, you know, throwing something at you, and if you catch it, you catch it, and if you don't, oh well, you missed. Okay, so you'll see a lot of women and a lot of men wake up when they start, you know, talking to someone, a new love interest, make new friends, start new jobs. Whenever they're starting something new in life, meeting new people online, their values and a lot of things will start to change, because they will be meeting new people that they want to, you know, impress or learn from or exchange ideas with. So just look out for that. If you are in a new situation, there will be people that will influence you, whether you think so or not. Influence the way you dress, the way you act, the way you wear your makeup, the way you do your hair. Think about it. Everyone you come in contact with has lots and lots of influence over you, whether you know it or not. It's subconscious. So be careful of the people you meet and hang around as well. So this is my video. I'm going to cut it short today because I don't want to go on and on, but you get my drift. So if you don't have any video like request ideas, subject matters, or whatever, put them in the comment section and I will try to address them. So